Kali, assalamu alaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Welcome to yet another edition of the Unpopular Chat, where unpopular opinions spark your conversations. Babuza kabalungi, musibye mutia, muli mutia, mwasuze mutia, abamu bayinza okuba mwakazuukuka. Today we're hosting Rossete. I got to know Rossete like the time she was doing Bump Love.
Yes.
She is the commercial director Newman's. How is Newman's?
Newman's is great. We are happy to deliver the top quality snacks in Uganda.
I know.
So we are excited that we are doing something that people like.
Yeah. How have you been?
I've been well. We are good. I'm happy to see you, Sabra.
Thank
I'm happy
you.
to be on the show.
Thank you for coming.
Yes. Yeah. Naefe Newman's, truly excited to be a part of this. And also, just to thank every Ugandan, Nantagambwako. Good morning, everybody. Good afternoon from wherever you are watching from. International viewers, right? Yes. Thank you for loving the brand Newman's. Yeah, thank you for watching Shabra's The Unpopular Chat.
Yeah. Nze ninaka bukukizi buno bwamata bubisinga okumpomya. I love them so much. I got to know about those cookies. Like I always knew about the product, nga simanya about the cookies. So some nga mpulira ayogera nnyo ku bukukizi. Bukukizi buno buwoma. So the moment when nalya ku cookies ne kumberenge siddanga.
Todanga.
Yeah. So I love the cookies so much.
Thank you.
How is the business that side?
The business is good. We are pushing on. We are trying to avail the products everywhere they are supposed to avail.
Mukoze bulungi mutuuse almost buli wamu. Olaba sometimes ovako ne Kampala n'ogenda. I actually thought product eri mu Kampala moka, but ne bogenda up country, ne boba Mbale, ne boba Jinja, Newman's is there, which is really nice. Rossete, recently I was watching one of your videos. I bumped onto your video. Nga oyogera ku masterclass gyotegese.
Yes.
But ebimu kubyasinga okukwata attention yange. You mentioned about a customer experience.
Yeah.
Nogamba nti Ugandans oyina ekintu kyewayogera kyankwatako nnyo nti Ugandans tukola business like every hour and then buli lunaku like tubeera ne business ideas like every time you sleep ekiro kero nakyolowooza okukola so ng'olaba omuntu ataddewo business olwaleero tosobola okuba ng'oyita wali nosanga nga waliwo salon
kituufu
and then you come back a month later nga temulimu ngatto
kituufu
and then bw'oyitawo week nyoba n'olwawo akaseera katini nnyo okuyitawo ogenda okusanga nga ate mulimu batunda greens
kituufu.
So you talked about something that sparked my mind. Nogamba customer experience. Sometime back we hosted some na nyonyola abantu wetwalito na yawigera ku customer retention. He talked about branding, he talked about marketing.
Yes.
So I want us to dive into customer experience. Njagala omuntu ali yatunyonya. You know sometimes bino ebintu tubibuusa amaaso. Like oli nabeera onagamba business eyo yaganye ate natandika ekirala because ndabye mukwano gwange alina kyakola nangamba nange ye kimukoledde.
Yes.
But situte time ku understanding biki ye byayitamu ne business ye. So I want us kutunulira njagala tutunulire customer experience. Omuntu ali yatulaba omulabi wa Unpopular Chat njagala osooka omunyonyole what is customer, how do you define customer experience?
Customer experience. First of all, me, I'm a customer experience enthusiast. Like nyiga nnyo bwe ngenda oba mu kifo ne bampisa bubi as a customer. Yeah. So I've realized that many people do not know what this means. Tebamanyi customer care chechi, tebamanyi customer experience chechi. So these differ. Customer experience is every touch point a customer perceives of you. Nti gwe perceive nze nga customer chikyendowooza wenzize mu service yo. For example, people sell services and people sell products.
Yeah.
So when you sell a product, Newmans, we sell a product. I used to work for Coca-Cola, we used to sell a product.
Yeah.
There are people who sell services, where you go to a spa, bakuwa service. You go to a salon, they're selling you a service. So how are you perceiving that service they give you? There's a very good restaurant here, Nantagambwako, as an example. They have one of the best customer experience ever. Otukawo, nebakwaniriza bulungi, nebakugamba, do you know how many are you? Tutegeke tutya. Bwaba bakuwadde emmere yo nebakomawo. Olyoke.
How is the food?
How is the food? You know? Bwogenda kwegamba ovaawo nga experience yo. From that time you entered to the time you're leaving, you're happy about everything they've done, you know? So for a customer experience, this means every touch point of your business, every touch point. Kubanga omuntu ayinza okubanga ayina customer care ogulawo business yo nga gwe, oba for example, for us who are selling a product. The product is good because if you want to get a great customer experience, your product needs to be good. Quality gy'ogaba eri etya nungi, service ye eri etya, ebintu babifuna mu budde, you know. Waliwo kati nga restaurant gye njogeddeko oyinza okugendayo ng'emmere ennungi n'ate nga waitress yakuyisizza bubi noga asijja kudda, ate walala nga waitress mulungi nnyo ogenzeyo akusanyukidde bulungi n'ate ng'emmere embi
Obanga
ekifo nga kikyafu, wali eri mu parking bakunyiizizza. So your experience in that place eba tewedde eba sinungi, tosikirizibwa kudda because you've not got a very good experience gy'olaze. Oyinza okuba quality y'emmere yabadde nnungi naye ate ono manager yakuwadde attitude, so experience teweddeeyo. So kino tekikoma ku customer care nti nkufuddeko ntya oba ogenze mu banka nkufuddeko ntya biki. This one means every touch point, every detail of making sure that the customer lives satisfied, lives happy. Nti ono omwana akola delivery, are they also smiling? Gwe fine wakoze naye online sale n'oyogera bulungi naye ate omuvubuka gwe waweereza ali so rude n'atuuka eri nyabo oluddeyo mu kisenge, come and give me my money ngenda. You know, abakola online balina obuzibu obwo. So otandise business yo naye you've not ensured that every touch point is making your customer happy. So that's why I'm very excited about this customer experience masterclass Gentegese in September, because people do not know these things. Oli, like that video you said, Ugandans are very entrepreneur. Everyone is talking about make a business. Vamu kukozesebwa. You go and start your business and people are excited. Now they even go to get money. Financial independence. They get money. They're like, I'm starting this salon. Tayina chamanyi teyewaddeko wadde ku ka knowledge.
Tasibanga na kunviiri.
Tasibanga ekyo no kyandibadde okenti oba tosibanga ojja kufuna abasiba otandike business yo. Naye kwegamba you've not gone further to say that abaana bano bendeese ne bw'aba amanyi okusiba amanyi okwogera ne bakasitoma. Do they smile with the customer? Let me tell you, Sabra, abantu tukuzibwa, and sometimes it stems from our upbringing. Abantu abamu bakuzibwa nga balina empisa embi, abamu tebamanyi kubuuza, abamu tebamanyi kwogera n'abantu, naye ate nga kasikira akayina yayiga oba yali mu covid neyeyigiriza okufumba neyeyigiriza okusiba enviiri. Then they come out to the public to come and interface with the customer. Naye ate nga vibe gyaleeta wano mu interface with the customer. So for me, my problem is you here, the person interfacing with the customer. Do you have some knowledge on how to handle the customer? You might think it's customer nedda mukwano. You need knowledge on how to handle a customer. Okuzibwa bubi tobuuza. Toseka anti bagamba oyo yakula bwatyo munaye taseka nedda mukwano.
Attitude, but she's not a bad person.
Mukwano, they are going to leave your business and go to the next one who can smile. Because for you, you have an attitude. You're not giving us a great customer experience.
Okay, Rossete, njagala, because you have a master class.
Yes.
Sagala tuberenga buli kimu tukimalayo because we have like ate ku master class ono somesa.
Kituufu
buli kimu we tunakidiscussinga wano. Njagala otumenyereko just a little bit. Omuntu ono atandise business tutunuulira omuntu ono nga agenda kugulawo business ye. Nina business idea yange ngenda gigulawo. So I want to look at the few things ebiri nga binene naye nga tutunulire sagala obimenye byonna just a little bit byenina okutekinga nti byamaanyi nnyo mu customer experience.
Ekisinga is the quality of what you're giving us. Are you giving us something of good quality? Abantu bajja ne batuleetera ebizigo naye ng'ebizigo byokya abantu. You know? But what the quality embi. What am I going to perceive of you? So ekintu ekyo kikulu when you're starting a business. Tomala gateka anything on the market. Oleso ngoye siganyo zijje China ziri cheap. Naye twambala mulumu nezoononeka. So what are you giving us? Sijja kudda. You get. Sijja kudda, eventually you're going to close because everyone else is going to get that perception. Everyone is not going to be happy, not me alone. You know, they have that thing. But no, people, and there's statistics that show that 78% of people that get a bad customer experience will tell. You will definitely tell. Munange that car hotel. They are so mean, they are dirty, you know? So eventually people will run away because you're not consistent. And I think the next point is consistency. For me, that is my word for the year. Whatever we are doing, let's be consistent. In the business, let's be consistent. I think those two touch points for now. The rest they'll get at the master class. Take in consideration. So togamba today I will smile, then tomorrow you know.
Kakati, you spoke about something. Nogamanti oli aleta ebizigo nga byocha oba tetujja kugamba nti buli omu aleeta bibi wali abaleeta ebirungi.
Exactly.
Naye nyinza, because there are also people that atagenda kugamba nti nfunye customer experience ewowo. Like nga tagenda kugamba, like they will not, bwenna jani nfuna experience embi kugwa abantu abamu teboogera. Ojja genda okulaba nga tadda. Like abamu ogenda okulaba nga dda. Abamu bajja kubeera bold akugambe nti I didn't like this. Kino ne bwe kiti kyabaddewo. Like nyinza kubeera ntya ne that good relationship mu customer experience eno mulimu, is there where people have good relationships with their customers?
One thing to take home is feedback. Abantu they don't go an extra mile okubuuza, my dear, nakueleza ka lip gloss ako, was it good? Did it reach your satisfaction? Ebizigo bikolera. Is that top nice? Please give me feedback. Hello, thank you. You can even send a thank you test. Temuwereza abantu just ngoye ku status kubagamba mugule. Bweba malo okugula. Take a step and send a thank you and also ask for feedback. Ekyo kikulu nnyo. Nkibabiddeko bwerere. If you want more tips, masterclass. Nze nsomesa ku customer care. Ekintu ekyo kikulu okumanya kikulu kubanga bw'obanga atandiyogedde, now you're prompted to talk. How did you find it? Please be honest with me. Olaba omuntu akuwadde that safe space to speak. Nomugamba, this time I'm not happy. This top, I wore it, it got torn in 1 minute. Omuntu naye n'amanya. You apologize, I'm so sorry. Next time better. Olaba nti wadde nnyiize, but I can still come back and shop from you. Because wakozeyo ka follow up ondaze nti onfaako. I spent my money, fine top yo sijagadde yayulise in 2 days nga njozeza, naye ate oŋŋambye next time I'm going to get better stock. Era nja kudda. You know, there's something about us customers, and you know people underestimate customers, but we've all been customers.
Yeah.
You can agree.
Yeah.
All of us have gone. Newe kabakana kato.
Yeah.
Kagenda kuduka. Oyo guy kuduka je bamutuma bwaba ali rude nga akagoba genda eri aja genda to the next. Nayo waliyo butto. Sigwe weka atunda butto. So you need to respect even that young child gwe batumye okugulako.
Yeah.
So why I'm such a customer experience enthusiast? Nti abantu balagajjalira ebintu. Just as small as that, you know. Oli n'agamba kwegamba. For me, even the fact that you're not smiling pisses me off. Where am I coming to buy from you and you're just rude? I'm giving you money. Omanyi sente ye Kampala wano. Oli atula mu dduka n'alinda aleeta ebitaano ebigula ekibiriiti. Okitegeera. N'agamba kuva ku makya sitafunye wadde customer.
Wadde agula omunnyo.
Wadde agula omunnyo okitegeera. Meanwhile, neighbor, for them they are thinking about the neighbor has juju because for them they have customers. You do not know what she's doing. Because for her she's jolly, she's smiling. You're rude, first of all, because you're jealous. You know, every time you're seeing people, you have a rude face. Every time you see people to your neighbors, you're angry. That people keep running away from you. You don't know that the other person, whether abantu bagala nnyo, trauma bound, nedda bamubonyaabonya, stop playing victim. Be nice to the customer. Hey, we tell everyone.
Depression.
I'm depressed. Sweetheart, hide your depression at home, come back when you're healed, and deal with the customer. We are looking for money. Sicho, economy mujiraba si nnungi. So you're going to start that business. Anti bakuwadde sente, husband yampadde ngule akaduuka. That's why these husbands are always abusing their wives. Sente wazonoona.
Yonoona sente zange buli kaseera buli kyokola.
Oshagera, kasaloni kafa. Naye mukwano. Tofunye experience, tofunyeeko ku gundi, tofunyeeko ku training. Tokozeeko ku research omanyi abantu babadde baba encouraging nga buli kyogenda okukola kolako ku research oyagala kulunda have you done a background study oyagala kutandika dduuka osomyeko ku how to manage a customer osomyeko si byangu you're going to bring your bad manners of no nyabo nkuweeyo ki nedda ddiya nedda mukwano okitegeera mukwano linda. Your husbands are not happy with you women starting businesses and failing because you do not have good customer care. Mujje muyige customer experience kyetegeeza. You're going to get money. You will thank me mujja kumpa n'ebirabo.
Okay, olina wotugambidde nti abantu abamu tebafaayo okulaba nti bafuna feedbacks mu ba customers baabwe. Like ye afa kimu nti ntunze. Kino kigenze. Product yaweddewo oba kino kyentunda kigenze.
Yes.
Like nyinza atya okuba nga creating omukwano between me and my customers okuba nti bampa feedback eri real like temuli mu kwekwenya naga ate bwe namga because sometimes we have businesses nga abakwano baffe batuwagira and I remember nina mukwano gwange alina ekintu ekimu kyakola but I used to support her so time netuuka ne upgrading netuuka nga products ze sikyasobola zikola ki like
sikyazaagala because you are not happy but then you are not giving her feedback.
Luli nali nzikozesa because kye nali manyi
you found better.
So kati netuuka time and I found better so ate sisobola mugamba nti no because bw'omutunuulira no bw'ona omugamba nti no kyokola si kirungi like maybe like you need to upgrade buy this like chusa mu bichi nti omutunulira nga tajja kukutegeera
nkitegeera omanyi nti point gye nakuwadde Luli is quality as number one ndozo okirabye nti ebintu bye yakuwa naawe kubanga tebyali quality senga byali quality wandisigadde naye because byali tebituuka nnyo ku mutindo nawe you got better when you say you got better it means you got something of a better quality but what I encourage people to do is to sell their personal brand before they sell the product. People buy into your personal brand before they buy into your product. One of the number one key sales drivers is creating a good rapport, a good relationship with your customer. How do you do that? You create a good relationship with your customer in a way that you're always in touch with them. Yeah? So when you're always in touch with them, if for example they bought that product that wasn't nice, the next time they come, do not start with pushing for more product sales. Start with asking how the previous one was. Create a safe space for your customer to freely give you feedback. If anything, customer inza nokuwa gundi referral to where you can buy nice things
that's
from.
That's actually what I used to do. Mugamba ogezako gundi atunda kino bichi kati netukata imngandaba. Because you've created
a great relationship. Like I've said, people buy into your personal brand before they buy your product. Nze when natundanga, when I was in Coca-Cola, there's many people that will maybe kusubula nabo bagule, you know. So oli customer wange, because they were my friend, oli bwamuletera omulala mbwabadde ayisaawo ntunda nange, you know. There's that tendency oba abatuktuk basobula ne bajja ne batunda. Akugamba nedda nze nnina akola ki ampa nze Rossete yampa because I've already sold nze ayagala nze. She's really sold into me before she even buys my brand. Nti buli kimu kati kyendeeta ne bwe kiba kipya, because I have a great relationship with her as a customer. Nze amuwa nze muguza abeera tasobola kugula ku mulala. Yeah, because there's that space.
Yeah, that reminds me, one time twali Kuseti and we had to have lunch from Kuseti. So we bought something from someone that I've always known. Mazena ye some good years, I think like 3 years. So Kati, I think that date biaite begins bulungi, like you know food sometimes be getting messy. Yeah. So abaliwo ne bagamba nedda bichi sibirungi. But this person, mazena ye good, like 2 good years, he keeps calling akubuza haja tibibadde bitya bichi. So that day he called me nangamba because I hadn't sent him money. So when he called for the money, he asked me haja tibibadde bitya. Nemga lero tibibadde birungi. I had people around me, like the feedback wasn't good. So because I told him to like na more feedback teyali nungi. So the next time bakwano bange ne bagala okutryingako something else. Je twagenda ne bagamba okay, let's go try out something else. We tried trying akati ne kibeera kibi okusinga ekyoli. So I had to go back to the other person. Nengamba no kansigale no mumanyidde emyaka biki, so kyo kyoyogedde kinzijikiza that a customer atuuka n'abeera royal gy'oli. Yes.
Kati nze I like to do market shopping because in my household I take care of very many people. I normally have about 10, like 9 to 10 people in my house. So nkola nnyo market shopping. Ate ngula ebintu in bulk. But I remember there's a time when I was pregnant and I would go to shop in the market, and this girl who was selling to me, I think the tomatoes and onion, I literally saw her create that relationship with me. Mami, how are you? Bananga, I hope you're okay. Mbere yo njimanyi. Soko tuleko wanotofayo. Then she would carry for me to the car. I love that market because I park near and they just carry for you. That is extra customer care. So she'd be like, mami nawe. Okay, then she would give me a seat. Kati, I cannot even go to any other tomato seller. Era mbangenda koyo. Kuba you know, you're creating a relationship. When I had the baby, the baby aliatia, you know. So sometimes
they go on extra miles. Nagamba chino chitwalire baby.
Exactly. Era she gave me a bunch of bananas. Nagamba kano katwalira abana, you know. So sisobola oli ne bwampita in that market. Tomatoes anyway ziba zinyirira zitya. I will buy for that one because she created a relationship with me. Yandaga that extra care, you know. So those are the simple basics. Simple. Very simple.
You talked about bakozi bano nogamba nti sometimes even the people that betubeera tuli nabo mu businesses, let's say your employees, nti sometimes like in most cases fena tukulira wanjawulo, we are grown differently. But I believe people change. Oli asobola okujja ku mulimo ng'ali kirala ate namala naturninga out ekirala you can still have a good employee n'omuturninga out okuba omubi oba nobeera ne employee omulungi omubi nafuuka omulungi as time goes on.
That is 100% spot on. That example of that, I think I'll just talk about it freely because for me it's one of the places that I've got the best customer experience from, and that's Cafe Javas.
Yeah.
You need to send us food, Cafe Javas. Anyway, tag them. They need to give us food. Because for me, this is not the first time I'm training on customer experience, but I honestly give them as examples because that's one place I've never gone wrong. Like, no, I've not been dissatisfied.
Even the taste of the food teach you, it is always the same. I've not been
So that is one place that has that culture. You do not come with your bad manners to Cafe Javas. All of you as waiters, I don't know if they train them every morning, but you will see them. Do you know how you see waiters slacking off their work or muyita tajja? There's places where you call a waitress na tunuleringa takulaba because they are tired. Yeah. Waitresses, mweddeko by the way. Mweddeko. You get it? We see you. Until they think tubate tubalabye. You can actually because you've called her nomusaba straws. No damu no mukuba no muyito musabe toothpicks. Yeah. Na tunuleri na gamba bobanta wanya. Eat your food and leave. We see you. You need to change. Exactly. But you can never get that at Javas. Cafe Javas. You know why? Because they've built a culture that does not entertain that nonsense. So if as leaders, because everything stems from leadership, you can tell the difference. They do not entertain this. If you see a customer, now osobola okola ki omukolako tolinde oli ali mu production yabajja. You can always ask. I like a story from one of those guys that went to NASA, the guys that take people to the moon. So some visitors had come to visit the space and they found a janitor ng'asiimuula. Guy namubuuza, what do you do here? Guy yamugamba, we are in the business of taking people to the moon. You get? Wow. Hey, I don't want to know you're cleaner. Also, you people, don't feel less of yourselves. You're a cleaner today, but you can be a manager tomorrow because of the way you show up. Bakulaba. Mubera mu omuntu nga bambi twakaleta kuweereza China nga kajagujagu customer kamwangwiza manager aba ajja kulaba agambe nedda kana kankawo omulimu. So for you, if you stay there being petty, nze ndi cleaner, you don't even want to talk to people, come on. You're part of the culture takes you. It's not even a Javas, like even if it's a cleaner, even if they don't work on you, they will say, oh, give me a minute. Now, a waiter. They won't just pretend like, you don't have to be telling me that. Can't you see the waiters? You know? Waiter. So those are small tips. Yeah, people need to be.
Oyogede ku mukozi ono nti ayinza okuba alina attitude oba ali atya. But also there ngabo tugamba ko nja kugereza example ko Newmans. I'm not saying that's what they do. But boss yenyine asobola okubeera nga like si mulungi eri abakozi. I believe that can also affect the business or the company.
That is true.
Abakozi basobola okuba nga balungi naye ng'empisa gy'obayisaamu
nga yebagana okubeera abalungi eri ba customer.
Basobola bagana okubeera abalungi eri ba customers. Nze nali ndabyeko boss ng'avuma omukozi mu maaso g'aba customers.
That's very. That's not right. That's not right because initially I had mentioned that everything stems under leadership. Yeah. Even as a nation, leadership. Buli kimu kitandikira ku bukulembeze. Even a home. Whoever leads a home is the one that has direction for where the home should be. Nagamba abaana kino sikyagala, kino nkyagala oba ki, you know. So ekyo kyoyogedde, I totally agree. As a leader, you have you know where the direction of the business has to be. So gwa ino okubuulirira abaana. Gwa ino okubuulirira abaana okukola ekintu ekigenda okuuma business other than you screaming. So it doesn't take away leadership. There are people who also need to be trained to be leaders. You know? There are people that are leaders but they also need leadership trainings. And that's very true. Yeah, ekyaba leaders aba leading obubi abantu. I've been in that industry for over 20 years. I know. But then I don't want that to take away from me, because I've been led by a non-empathetic leader, but that didn't take away my empathy with the customer. Nzenga yajjokola. For example, bosi wange waba ye nanyini saluni naye nga ate kala nvuma naye ate nga yanteeka wali ku reception. Kati ate nange nvume ba customer. You should do better. Sometimes do better. It doesn't take away from you. Even these leaders can be inspired by us. If others are just bad mannered, you give them time to grow. But as a leader, if you're not leading your people well, then they will eventually run away. Or they will leave you. Yeah, so are you going to be getting new employees every day? Now we work the masterclass, it's called the Customer Experience Masterclass on the 6th of September, Ngamukaga September. Egenda kubeera ku Fairway Hotel. Osasula emitwalo 10 kuliko ne refreshments, a snack and a drink. But tugenda kubeera n'omusomo. Si nze nzekka, wagenda kubeera n'abakyala abalala. Tubasomese nti business ogitandise. Sawa 3 ez'okumakya, bigwe sawa 7. Tetujja bakuuma nnyo, baba balina okuddayo kola. Naye kwegamba mwezi essaawa, jangu n'akatabo ovaawo oyize. Kubanga abamu ku mmwe tebajja bagamba kuba mwateekawo embeera nze I know more, tebambuulirira. So if you know your friends are not telling you, then, you're missing out something. Or if you know you're not able to retain your customers, there's something you're doing wrong.
All right. Mbajukiza banaffe ba Dencop International Limited. Nga bano bakuyambako gwe neetaza okubanga ogenda okusomera e Bulaaya. Yeetaaga medical tourism. Ba Dencop abakugu mu kulaba nga bakuyambako. Omwana oyinza okuba nga yamaliriza okusoma nga yeetaaga genda for university oba high school. Ng'oyagala kukyusamu omwana wagenda asomera e Bulaaya. Bano ba Dencop bakugu mu ekyo bakuyambako okuva ku ssomero, like omwana wo, like bakuyambako mufunire essomero and other things, and they take you through like mu journey y'okuba nti omwana wo agenda asome, bakuyambako like beerufu.
Oh, that's lovely.
Yeah. Then oyinza okuba oyagala medical tourism. Era still bakuyambako, oyinza okuba oyina maama oba taata oba naawe mwennyini ng'omuntu nga you want to go for medical tourism e Bulaaya, munsi yonna oba India oba UK oba German, bakuyambirako ddala. Not just nti kukufunira ddwaliro, but right from the documents you need, eddwaliro, nnyonyi ki like babeerawo mu journey eyo yonna okulaba nti oli satisfied.
That's very good. Banoonya bantwaleko mu medical tourism.
Nakugambye woonoovira wano genda kuba obategedde bulungi.
Nsanyuse nnyo.
Kale, you also have a master class, saagala kuba nti njerabira 6th September, tuli ku Fairway. Jangu oyige, jangu osome, business abantu muzikola, fena tukola business. Buli lunaku omuntu yeyeebaka alowooza ki ky'anaakola nkya, olowooza ki ky'ogenda kuggyamu ssente. So I'm glad that people like you Movayo, because I am super like manyi nti muyina obumanyirivu bungi okuba nti muyambako abantu bano okuba nti ba understanding. So teweeko togera emitwalo 10 si mingi kuba nze I believe osobola oziryamu breakfast ate n'osigala nga tezimaze.
Mukwano tuzisondera bano embaga. No, they break up in 1 week.
Yeah. So lwaki otokwata emitwalo 10 nojja n'osoma. I believe ogenda kuba ng'olina bingi nnyo. Tojja kuviirawo awo.
Kituufu.
Ojja kuvaayo na bingi ebyokugenda nabyo ewaka. Tubadde otunyonyodde how like omuntu ono atandise business, n'otunyonyera biki byalina okuba nga atunuulira ku customer experience. Mubaddemu okutegeera ba customer abo, like for the products you use, n'otuwa ku bakozi. Now, I want to look at the challenges. Like ebizibu omuntu byasanga okubanga improving customer experience. Nsobola okubanga nina abakozi. Like you said, nina abakozi, like abakozi nabo bayina because business bwoba ogikola it's not just about you.
Yeah.
Si gwe ko omuntu. Right from askali akuuma ekifo obeera naye abeera like abeeramu mu business.
Part of the business.
Abeera part of the business. Yes. So I want to look at some of the challenges abantu bye basanga kuba nti bawa abantu like akunyumiza good customer experience nakugamba there. Nasanga obuzibu bwe buti but I'm now delivering good quality. Over I have my business is moving on well. Like I believe wabera ye bizibu definitely nebwe nabambi tunudemu nemanya nti I'm going to market, I'm going to brand, I'm going to do this, I'm going to do this. There are challenges in there. So I want to know what are some of the challenges like abantu bano we were facing a little bit like we said in a masterclass agala kuba nti obawa ng'okimalayo a little bit.
Challenges in customer experience.
Yeah.
Zibamo, you know, customers are also difficult people. Oli ayinza okugamba, there's a time I went for a photo shoot and my photographer was quarreling with the customer. And I had been speaking about customer experience. Namala nagaba statement went in the saying customer care, the customer nkuvuma. Tom data ko katijo. You know, I was like, wow. But also I realized yes customer yali ayina bya demanding. There are some difficult customers nti ayagala bamuwe ebintu tannasasula. That was his problem with the customer. Ayagala mbu bamuwe bifaananyi ate nga tannakola ki tannasasula. Teyamanyi bwaweereza ebifaananyi nga customer tannasasula abadde yadduse dda. Bakasitoma abasinga babbi. Customers who don't want to pay for your products ababbi nabo beemanyi.
Ayagala service yo tayagala gisasulira.
Abantu bangi ajja omuwadde products zo yeebuzaabuziza tayagala kusasula. Mulimu abantu nga si basasuze. Ayagala omuwe ebintu abitunde ate sente bw'ozibanja alabanga gwamubba. So there are some challenges when you're dealing with customer experience. Ng'ebyo n'ogamba banaye customer mukole ntya. Naye byonna tebitumalamu maanyi. That calls us to have structures in place. Nti kakati nategedde bano bakasitoma bwe bamala okulya oluwombo asobola okusituka n'adduka. Okozeewo ki? There's pay first, cash before I send you. There are places where you have to pay first. Nga tonnalya okitegedde.
Personally, I don't like that thing of paying first.
Ekigoba abantu.
Usually because nze kwesa nnyo online like online shopping which most especially for clothes which ndogenda mu kibuga nze oyinza n'okungamba ekifo mu kibuga nga sikimanyi Kampala. So usually when someone says pay first, before we came back tubadde twogera ku TikTok like sometimes ofuna omuntu from TikTok like nolaba kyatunda then nomuweereza message nakugamba I pay first before I deliver but jukira this is like yitomumanyi like you know Ugandans as Africans okitegeera nze omuntu bangamba nti nze nga nze omuntu if you tell me to pay before you deliver I don't pay era wembozi wetugimalira nengera nenoonya omulala that can deliver.
Because there's a thin line with annoying your customer with your structures you're putting in place. Nti wano simanyi osooka kukola bwoti customer naye kati baagaza ki let me go where I'm not challenged. Naye kati abamu, for me I personally don't mind if everything else is good. Omanyi ekyo kya online kireke ekyo kiralamu nange I wouldn't want to pay. Naye for example when you go to Katinga's waliyo zi spa tebasooka kukolako nga tosasudde. That they are selling a service.
That like you have to pay before.
Sorry, I don't know what I said. What I meant was you have to pay. Most of them you have to pay before the service. Ne saloon ezimu you can pay after, but the other saloons where you pay before they work on you. Agamba braids zino tugenda zisibira emitwalo 10 please pay here ne bakuwa ne receipt. Some modern saloons have it. Afros and Mo does that. Now the difference is with nkwata waliwo awantu wogenda Sabra nga culture gy'osanze because you like what they are going to do you're not gonna mind paying. Ekya online kyo tutireke kuba nange sisasula nga sinnalaba naye ngamba wano nti bakugambye tugenda mu spa gundi stone massage hot stone ejja kuba ya mitwalo 15 mami sooka osasule really are you going to send Nedda temagimpanze musooke munyige ayina engeri gy'ayogeddemu naawe n'owulira ng'oli comfortable ate era bwe bamala okukolako no maybe you know you can ask for feedback kabadde katya
how was it
did the massage so it's relative not in all spaces but in some spaces ekyo obeera okibiitinze eky'omubbi kuba awo munnaye buli kyokola ki waliwo n'abalala ife abatunda products kizibu oli okusasula nga takoze eki nga tannalabako tosobola mugamba so ffe tufacinga nnyo challenges ezo cause humans ojja ku delivering oli yakoze ka supermarket ke ndakusaba ebbanja anti omwagala nga customer you really want to avail ogamba that's why bambi people don't blame us when we are telling you that we prefer that you pay cash because we've tested and seen that abalala bowa credit they find it hard to pay so abamu bwe tuba tuludde naawe credit tusobola omukuwa naye bw'oba oli mupya kiba kizibu because we give people product bw'ota n'omuwa product za $200 n'asooka nakugamba kankuweeyo 5 komawo enkya but tetugwamu maanyi we have to keep challenges nti nga ffe abadelivaringira bakasitoma tetugwamu maanyi nti okyetaaga kasitoma oyo so togenda muvuma kubanga aluddewo oba kuba akuwadde biwagu just keep on keeping on culture ye eri eti abaako omulala ajja n'akola ki n'akubanjiza maybe for them they will do a better job mugana nedda mukwano omwana oyo yakuwadde products naye ng'omulimu gwe guli at stake tebabakkiriza munnaye mabanja ku lwawo bambisasula so customer still omukwata mpola ne waaba ali difficult kyokka mbadde manyi nti gwe kigundi yange togenda kuwangala kuba I'm going to move on ngende ku oli asobola okumpola kiri nti nsobola okuwa so in business everyone who starts a business should have room for risk taking you should have a small window for risk taking you should have a small window for that because if you don't create it you're gonna miss out era ndoze kyekyo kyobadde ogamba oyinza okumisinga out so you need to adjust you need to be a bit flexible so sikuwola buli omu nti swabra nakakulaba ozze oyagala gundi nkuwoleddewo naye wola omuntu gw'omanyi swabra obadde customer wange okumala ebbanga oja later
you spoke about customer nti waliwo customer omubi notwa example nogamba nti you had gone for a photo shoot and then you found the photographer nga exchanging ebigambo ne customer how do you go about customer n'omuzibu
kakati dealing with difficult
because I believe now you didn't like the experience
I didn't like it
I oyina okubanga nawe oyina bakasitoma abazibu b'odirinzenako so njagala tuweyo like just small
when you have a difficult customer first of all compose yourself and don't take it personal many times we want to take it personal separate the cause of your conflict from the person sometimes you can osobola okuvuma omuntu kwegana nze tomanyira neruli nedda sigala ku mulamwa ogogwa is it banja what are we quarreling about what is this disagreement I'm having with the customer stay composed ekyo banja ajja kugamba sisobola nze nedda ndi mukambwe you can stay composed ngero omuntu bwayinza okujjoba maybe husband and wife omusajja najja n'akuvuma no gamba sijja kuddiza I will keep quiet so with a customer you always win when you stay composed because at the end of the day you do not want to wrestle with a pig in the mud lest you get dirty you get don't stoop so low to the customer's level to dealinga ne ba customer bangi tomanyi java abamu bava mu byalo abamu bayina rural urban excitement abamu bwe yakoze akaduuka alaba ye mugagga aliko gw'omutawanya because for us we literally go to shops and someone will tell you ninda and you have to wait because you're selling a product at that time they are the king They don't know. Oba gwe oze simanyi oze ovuga ki tayagala kumanya. Ye king at that time ogenda muguza kintu ne waba agula chattano. Yeah, so abantu they are difficult. Ebisinga I'll delve into them when you come for the master class. Dealing with difficult customers is a flex, but we can overcome. Omuntu, even me, I've dealt with some of the most difficult people. Like I've led teams and I've also had managers. Naye nobeera ne boss wo ngali difficult, but you can manage any person. It is a mindset. So you have to intune your mindset. Ebisigadde bya master class.
Okay. Kale tetugenda kubanga tusukawa olunaku olwaleero. It was good. Like it was nice having you.
Oh, thank you.
I believe oyina okubeera ng'olina kyogenda okujja nakyo mu master class. Your knowledge togirekaayo abasuniddeko. Please come. Ojetaaga master class. I'll be there personally. I'm going to buy a ticket.
I can't wait to see you there. So abana abawala, I encourage you to believe in yourselves, to be bold, to be teachable. I want to call all of you to come to Fairway Hotel on the 6th of September, Ngamukaga September. Tell your boyfriends, tell your husbands, tell your bosses to pay for this masterclass. If you know you're struggling, anyone who interfaces a customer, come for this masterclass. You don't want to miss it. I'll see you then at only 100,000 shillings. Bye.
All right. Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh. Until next time. Bye-bye.
Wa alaikum salam wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh.
Aisha.